Well, welcome back.
Welcome back to our kitchen.
We are going to make this a silken carob pie, so we're going to go to the recipe.
Okay, sounds good, honey.
It calls for 2 containers of morinu tofu firm, 3/4 cup of fructose, 1 tablespoon of vanilla flavoring, 1/2 cup of carob powder, 1 tablespoon of Roma granulars, 1/8 teaspoon of almond flavoring, 2 teaspoons of clear gel instant, and 1 prepared graham cracker pie crust.
Okay, Roma granules.
Now, believe it or not, this is actually a pie that kind of takes the place of a chocolate pie. And there's some special ingredients that actually are in there, and I'll talk about that as we begin. But I'm starting off with the silken firm tofu. I'm going to put the other one in because it takes 2 boxes of it, Curtis.
Okay.
We're going to go ahead and put that in.
Now you mentioned we have a few ingredients that people may not be familiar with. So.
Yeah, we got a couple of those. Let me go ahead and start spinning this first for a few minutes, and then we'll look at those, okay?
Okay.
It's going to spin. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead on now and I'm going to start putting in the following. I'm going to put the vanilla flavoring in, I'm going to put the fructose in, and I'm going to put the carob powder in. This carob powder is that which is going to represent that of, let's say, chocolate, all right? It doesn't taste exactly like chocolate, but there's a couple things I'm going to do here. Number one is I'm going to be using Roma, which is the coffee substitute.
Okay.
Curtis, why don't you show them
that?
that?
Roma here.
All right.
And we use this quite often in our home. And again, as we mentioned before, it doesn't have any of the coffee acids that the coffee bean has. This is from barley and chicory. And it's a nice, rich flavor, so this is what we use. And doesn't have the caffeine, of course, as well. So it does not affect our brain or central nervous system.
Ah.
Yes.
And then another secret ingredient is almond flavoring. Now, the almond flavoring combined with the aroma and combined with the carob, as this pie sits, it has that flavor and texture, mouthfeels, and smell like chocolate.
It wrestles down that carob.
Yes,
a lot of people may not be familiar with carob, so
yes.
It wrestles down that flavor of carob, that almond flavoring.
And then lastly, I'm going to put in clear gel instant. And, you know, we've talked about that a couple times on the show. As a matter of fact, in our cookbook, we have the 1-800 number of how you can get a hold of that. And it's a coagulant that helps to, in a cold item, it keeps it, causes it to congel. Okay, that's what I want to say, causes it to congel, where you don't have a hot item for something like cornstarch or potato starch. We're going to use the clear gel instant. I'm going to turn it back on, and I'm going to begin to put in the other things. Let me just do this. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put the sugar in, period, Curtis. Let's go ahead and put that in.
And that's fructose, so
this is fructose.
Not really refined sugar, but fruit sugar.
And I'm going to go ahead and put in the vanilla.
Okay.
All right. And let's go ahead and get that carob powder in there, all right? And
no alcohol in that vanilla?
No.
Okay, just checking.
Okay. And now we're going to turn it back on, and let's move this down. You see the coloring coming in there. I'm going to spin around, make sure everything gets in there.
Now this is going to be a pie we can just put in the refrigerator. You don't. This is not baked.
It needs to sit unbaked. It needs to sit in the refrigerator. It has to be at least 4 hours. Okay.
Oh, 4 hours.
In order for it to gel and get to a texture that you're able to cut it. Okay.
And that instant clear gel or
that's what's going to do it. Right. I'm going to now then just add in the rest of the ingredients, which is going to be the almond flavoring, the Roma, and also the instant clear gel. Now you want to make sure you get all the goodies in there, all the goodies in. You want to stir it around one more time. And you can see that smooth consistency,
yes,
Curtis?
Nice, smooth
It's actually
texture.
going on right here. And this will be the last time. Ooh, do you smell that?
No, I can smell it too.
It has a nice smell. That's an almond doing that.
I wish 3ABN has smell-o-vision.
I know,
they can
I know,
smell the aroma. Yeah, it's kicking.
This is going to be it here.
Okay.
This is going to be it. Now, you want to make sure that you spin it to a nice smooth consistency because you don't want anything there, you know, lingering in the pie, all right? What's going to happen is I'm going to take this off. I'm going to pour it into my already prepared graham cracker crust. And when we come back, you will see the finished product. So stay by.